Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to Traveler Hub. The roads here in Agartala is busy and is dominated by the auto rickshaws and battery driven carts. The weather is humid and the temperature is also soaring very high. I thought of enjoying some curd. This is Mitha Dahi sweet curd, quite popular here. Just look at the texture and the color. Wow, the flavor is just awesome. The taste is just fabulous. This is enhanced by the clay pot as well. I was really missing this for quite some time now. And I really wanted to know how these clay pots are being made. Well, this took me on the path of Nandigram, Palpara, which is a few kilometers away from here. The people in this area are connected with the trade of preparing the clay pots for quite some time. As one approaches close to the village, you will see various pots and various sizes are getting sun-dried, and I was just sure that I am exactly on the right path of discovering the Palpara. People here are just awesome. What amazing skills they have. It's a common sight here to see clay pots getting colored and even clay kneaded like a dough. The clay dough is then broken into small chunks so that it can be placed on the wheel like this. I had a chance to speak with some of the villagers here. Ranjit Paul, who has been associated with this trade and art form for more than 35 years now. He told me that it is a family business and he has a family of 4. Each one of his family members contributes in some way or the other in this business, and the story is the same for more than 100 families who resides in this area. As the wheel is rotating, it's absolutely magical to see how the clay is taking into shape of a small pot one by one. And what really astonished me is all the pots come up from the potter's wheel with the same size and same shape. Amazing work. It is sad that now most of the newer generation are moving away from this crafts form and it is dying now. The reasons are many, but what I could understand is that because of the low profitability and stiff competition from the plastic, the trade is dying now. These clay pots are now sun-dried until they are ready for the next step. The clay is of utmost importance and it has some unique properties as well, like it develops plasticity when wet and becomes hard and brittle on drying or firing. The clay is kneaded properly with the food to make it usable for the preparation of the clay pots. Potters have absolute knowledge on which clay needs to be used for making which type of vessels. It is absolute hard work, and mostly all the family members are involved in the trade form. Then it is put on the potter's wheel and the magic begins. Although they make it look easy, but it's not so. It is years of practice that has made them the master of the craftsman. Once the clay pots are ready, they are dried under the sun. Each of the clay pots are manually checked for any defects and are fixed if there is any. Here you can see Mrs. Paul checking clay pots for any defects before they are completely dried. She is also fixing them when she is not happy with the output, as you can see here, so that everything is perfect and in right shape. Once the clay pots are sun-dried, they become firm and now they are ready for coloring. The color makes the clay pot looks absolutely attractive. The colored pots are also kept under the sun for drying so that the color sticks to the surface of the clay pots. The color is also made naturally from some plant extracts and mixing with clay and then treating it over the flame. So everything is natural in this process. This is the furnace where the ultimate step for the clay pot building process takes place. As you can see, the sun-dried clay pots are now arranged in a circular pile and then covering it with firewood and a layer of clay. The clay pots are now treated with slow fire, which lasts for a couple of hours now. This gives the clay pot permanent shape, strength, and the beautiful firm color. This is how the final output is. The clay pots are now ready to be distributed as required. As I now continue to release the card, I hope you have enjoyed watching the video. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you so much once again for watching.